When we think about way more better for your business, I gravitate towards a conversation I had with a friend sitting at a bar, very casual conversation, terrific business owner and profitable business. But he was just killing himself. He was unhappy and miserable. And I'm sharing my skiing story and way more better. And he's looking at me like I'm nuts. And so I asked him, like, why are you so cranky? And so he shares that, his company is very profitable. They're making, profitable more than being 10 million a year. And he's pushing really hard personally in his business to make another 500,000. Right? And with all the things he's doing and the people turnover that he has and the nights he's spending at work. And so I'm sitting there listening to him like, does the extra 500,000 make any difference to you? I mean, are you going to be happier when you make that extra 500,000? He goes, no, it's a goal we set. I'm like, so who cares? And he literally sits there for a little bit. And my experience as kind of an athlete in the past, I'm like, man, you've got the wrong scoreboard. You're keeping score to a profit goal that isn't even relevant to you or your business. And you're making yourself miserable. You're making your business miserable. And what would actually make you and your business way more better? And we spent the next half hour about, right, well, my employees want this. And boy, if I was doing more of this at home and actually wasn't coming home and having missing dinner, but got home at 5:30 or 6, because that'd be a whole lot better. And it turned out that what he was doing had nothing to do with what was making him better or the business better. But it was just something that he thought he had to do. And I think that's where the way more better thinking in business particularly says you don't have to do the things you just think you have to do. Now, sometimes, right, you've got to make money. You have to be profitable. If you report to an outside board or public, right, there's certain things that they're expecting and you've got to hit those, right? That's just an expectation. But if you're applying it and you look at yourself and say, none of this matters, well, then get rid of it, right? Way more better start saying, what is my scoreboard, right? What's my picture frame that all these things matter? What I'm working on matters. It's pushing to whatever this big goal is, or it's pushing this goal that makes my employees happier, makes my customers stickier. That's your way more better. Everything else doesn't matter, and get rid of it, right? That extra little bit here, that extra little bit there, if it's making everybody miserable, it probably doesn't fit in the first place. And that's how I look at business. And when I look at my own business, or when I look at my, some of the friends I'm working with, their businesses, that's where we start to say, what's making you miserable? What's really better for everything, right? What's your way more better first thought? Because it's a theory. Way more better is a theory, right? You might get there and go, that wasn't it. All right, well, let's chase the next one. But let's use that as our way to start making decisions, as opposed to an arbitrary, this is what I had to chase.